Welcome to the show, guys. Unmasking the Blueprint is a unique digital podcast that will begin each show with a blueprint shuffle. Yep, you heard me correctly. We will be shuffling. Grab a pen and a paper because the nuggets will be dropped for you to use and grow. We will interview business owners and music artists, and you'll be able to meet the person behind the brand. Each show will have a giveaway, so stay tuned to win.
Woo! Thank you, husband. As usual, you are amazing, outstanding, and I love you so much. And he is so greatly appreciated. Guys, thank y'all for tuning in on this amazing Tuesday, guys. And so, guys, I got kicked out the hospital. Y'all know I did the podcast last Tuesday in the hospital, and the doctors walked in and they was not having it. And so I just had to run my little self on home because, baby, we have Cecelia Morris today, and we was not going to cancel this show, y'all. We had her on the show a couple of, I think it's been over a year. Let me get her on here so we can get all this good tea. But she got some good stuff going on, and we was not about to cancel this show. Let me see if Cecelia, where's she at? Where's she at? Hey, boo!
Hey, girl.
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Girl, I am blessed and highly favored. I cannot complain.
Awesome. Thank you for having me back. I just love you, girl. You are so amazing.
Same and same. Okay.
Loving it.
So when did I have you on the show last time? Was it last year?
Girl, it seems like forever, but it was just February.
Was it really?
Yes.
Y'all, let me tell you. First, I want to shout out to Shay Washington because I see you, Xavier Murray. What's up, Zay, baby? I want to shout out to my faithful listeners who tuned in tonight. But guys, as y'all know, Unmasking the Blueprint, the whole purpose of the show is I love when I see boss entrepreneurs, when I see boss babes, dudes, whatever, doing their thing. And Cecelia just kept popping up. Got something new going on. And I was like, dang, girl, it's been February. Girl, you done done so much stuff since February. Hell, I thought it'd been a year.
Girl, time flies when you're having fun.
Girl, I love it. So I know you have so much going on. And so first, tell the people who you are first. Let's start there because everybody might didn't see the first show. So
okay. Well, thank you again for having me back. I am Cecelia Morris, the digital marketing maven, and I help business owners build their brand and their business online using digital marketing strategies. And when I was here back in February, we were talking about why it is so important for people to put some money behind the machine of their business. You know, without marketing, your business does not have a voice, and there's only so many referrals and word of mouth you're going to get before you're going to find yourself out of customers. So that is a little bit of my background and my history. And today I'm excited because I am a software owner. Not only do I own, yes, raise the roof.
I love it.
Yes, I own a Chrome extension, and now I am adding a mobile app to my software company. So super excited to share this with your audience.
On fire. Guys, when I tell you, y'all, she is lit. She is on fire. And so when I realized my son wasn't going home over the weekend, I was just like, oh my God, like, what am I gonna do? Should I cancel my show? And I looked at and I was like, it's Cecelia. Oh no, we're not canceling this show. Oh no. No, let me get in the car, make that ride back to the house, jump in the booth real quick.
Love it.
Cecelia. I love it. Okay, so
well, you know, we are all sending up prayers for your son. We want him home. We want him healthy. And we want him with his family where he can recover around those who love him.
Oh, thank you so much, Xavier. You shout out to Xavier Murray. We love you, son. We see you watching. We appreciate you. We appreciate our Unmasking family. Okay, so you have a software company, right? Yes. So yes. I know it's two parts. We're going to start with the company first, okay?
Yes.
So I got a lot of questions. So let me. I got a plethora of them. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So
there.
So in order to have, do you have to know how to write in code to have a company like that?
Well, that is the biggest misconception, right? People think that, oh, I can't do this because I don't know how to write code. And even though back in college, many moons ago, I did learn how to write code, but that stuff is so advanced and sophisticated now, I need to take another 4-year degree to make myself clear or to get clear and understand everything. But because the world has shrunk with the internet, there are people all over the world that you can get to contract to write your software for you. And one of the things that scared me in the beginning was, well, I don't want to share my idea because if I tell them my idea, they're going to take it. Yeah, but no, they are not going to want to do the marketing behind what it takes to actually make a software successful and put it out there to the world. They are happy just to write code. And I use Upwork, and this is not a plug because, there are no referral fees for Upwork. But with Upwork, you can find designers, coders, all the stuff you need in one place. And Upwork is a safe place to do that because those people are vetted. You don't pay them up front. You pay them through Upwork. If they don't do the job to your satisfaction, they don't get paid. So it's a safe bet. And no, writing code is not necessary.
Wow. We thank you for the plug because this is Unmasking the Blueprint, and a lot of either future entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs like to listen to the show. And so, girl, yes, always give us the tea, girl. Okay. We like to know what you already did or which way not to go. So we appreciate the plug. Okay. All right. So we wanted to go into software, to have a software company. So we know we don't have to have a code. So that's a burden already out for people's back, right?
Right.
Okay. So how do we find an idea?
Well, you know what? Ideas are born from things that are happening in our everyday lives, right? So when I first created my Chrome extension, it was because I had a problem that I needed to solve and there wasn't a solution out there. So when you think of it, like I tell my team when I'm training them all the time, there's nothing new under the sun. We already got fire. We already got the wheel. Ain't nobody making nothing new. We're just putting our own spin on what's already out there. So think about something that's happening in your life where you're like, oh, if I only do it this way, or if I only had this, I was watching a TikTok video yesterday, and something you would never think of is making millions of dollars. This lady came up with these appliques. Thank you, Lord. I couldn't say the word appliques that you put on the back of your toilet seat. So when your toilet seat is down, it's got like a mermaid theme or a fish theme. I know, right? Just a little sticky thing you put on your toilet seat. But anyway, I just say all that to say, just think whatever you think of that makes your life easier. Trust me, there's probably somebody else that can use that solution.
I love that. I love that. So Shay said, how long did it take you to get the app together?
So that is dependent on your budget and your designer. So when you're on Upwork, as I said again, shameless plug, I prefer Upwork over Fiverr or Freelancer for code and design work. And that's just my own personal preference, once again. But you can use Freelancer or Fiverr, but you want to find someone who sees your vision and is able to bring your vision to life. And depending on the scope of your project, the cost will vary, right? So I was able to build out my Chrome extension for about $2,000 roughly. And that included everything for the extension. Plus, it also included the dashboard so that when people go to the Chrome store and they sign up for my extension, they automatically get an email with their username and password and instructions on how to sign in. Because I don't have time to be monitoring my computer 24/7 every time somebody buys a subscription to my software.
Right.
So, and my mobile app is a little more than that, but it's different, right? Because a Chrome extension and a mobile app are two different things. And because the mobile app is going to be worldwide, there's a lot of other variables that come into play that you don't need when you're doing a Chrome extension. But in terms of cost, again, go out there, put your idea out there, and let people bid on your offer, right? So you're going to get the low ballers and you're going to get the high ballers. What you do is you find somebody in the middle, and that's the one you go with. You don't want to go with the cheapest offer, because a lot of times newbies just want to get the business, but you also don't want to go with the highest offer. Just because somebody's price is high doesn't mean that their work is good.
That's true. That is true. And so that was my next. I was going to ask you, like, what was the investment? So you pretty much kind of answered it. It kind of depends on what people want to do. Because see, not skipping the subject. So I don't know about owning no software, but I can't wait for her to tell y'all about the app that I think I want to do an app.
Yeah, that's where
I already have my idea what I want my app to do. Okay.
Yep.
So because I don't have to own a software company to get an app, right?
Well, you own the software company because you own the app, right? So you by default are your own software company, right? So
girl, shut your face. So I can just add like, girl, I own my own software.
That's it.
Y'all already know.
Yes.
I'm trying to tell y'all how I'm rolling up in the 2023 brand new.
Yes, honey. Yes.
Yes. With my chest out, girl. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. This is the shirt. I don't know if you know I do affirmation shirts. This is a stay connected.
Yep.
Okay. I tell people all the time, you have to sit at the table with the right people. You need to be aligned with the right people. I don't sit at table with whiners and cries because I'm gonna get up.
Right.
I can't sit. You start doing me excuses. My head hurt. I start getting dizzy.
Okay.
I start itching. I think I'm allergic.
I know, right?
Not allergic. I'm allergic.
Okay.
Right? Like I gotta sit with bosses. This like I told her I want to do an app. She said, Cecelia said, no, you are the software company. Put my chest on it. Okay. I love that. Yes, Tony. Girl, let me sit different in this chair. Hold up. Let me adjust my little self in this chair.
Put your shoulders back.
My shoulders back. All right. So the importance of a team. That's my 2023. I know team collaboration is the way to go. Yeah. I ain't never really been a collaborator. I'm a sole entrepreneur. I own a daycare for almost 13 years.
Oh wow.
I'm a boss. Like I like systems. I like to make things work on my own. I've wrote 10 books. Like I'm a boss.
Yeah.
But collaboration, like it ain't like my best quality. But I'm working on it.
Yes, collaborations are so important.
So tell me about, because I love that about you. She's always, if you hear, she's always saying my team. And so I'm sitting at the table. Let me be quiet. Let me cross my legs.
You are a mess.
So
I love you, girl.
Tell me about this importance of a team, because I'm listening.
Well, the thing about a team is that you have other people. First of all, they got to be of like mind. So like you said, we can't sit with like whiners and criers, complainers, and people who are going to discourage us and poo-poo on our dreams, right? We need to sit with people who see the vision. And when you're building your team, you want to build your team with people who have assets that you don't have. So like when it comes to software, you got to have your designer, right? The designer is the one who's going to, when we look at apps on our phone, all the little pretty graphics and stuff like that, that's the designer's job. The coder is the one that makes it so when we click around on those apps that stuff actually happens, right? You've got to have people who also can dream bigger than you. So somebody who's going to see the pitfalls. When I first started creating this app, which we'll talk about here in just a second, I want my app to do this, right? But when I talk with the program designer and she's like, well, wait a minute, think about this segment of the population and think about people who do this. So you need a programmer, somebody who, a project manager, not a programmer, a project manager, somebody who can see outside of your vision to broaden your scope. And then you need supporters, people who are going to tell other people, right? I mean, I'm just one person. And even though, I've got 23,000 plus followers on all my social media sites, imagine if like 1% of those were telling somebody else about my mobile app. So having somebody to share and spread the word about what you got going on is critical as well, because you want to get the app out there. You want to get your software, whether it's an app, a Chrome extension, whatever, you want to get it out there to as many people as possible, because you want as many people as possible using this great thing that you designed that's going to save time, increase productivity, whatever it is that your app is there to do. You want to have as many people talking about it as possible, and you just can't do it all on your own.
You're right. Thank you. I was listening. I hope y'all ate at the table, and I hope y'all was eating and picking this up. How Shay said, I hope y'all was dipping in these nuggets, these stars,
I love it.
and paying attention. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes when we're a boss, we don't listen.
Right.
We don't. And so it took me some years to humble myself and realize Oprah Winfrey one day was like, I have a mentor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't make Oprah money.
Right.
So I better sit down somewhere. I better get a mentor. Like, what do you mean you can't? Sit down, girl.
Yeah.
You make Oprah money. You don't need no mentor. Kobe Bryant had a mentor.
Yep.
You're never gonna get to a place. You're never, as long as you're on earth, and for those who believe in God, I'm sorry, but as long as you're on earth, you always God's child.
Yep.
So you're always gonna be in a learning position anyway.
Yep.
Right. And so it took me a minute to get there. But now that I'm there, I don't always need to be the speaker at the table. Sometimes I need to be the listener at the table.
So true. So true. I believe that we should always be learning and always be growing. And what I've learned on this journey is that sometimes you grow out of the circle that you started with. My accountability partner says all the time, Ronald McDonald had the Hamburglar, Grimace, that little girl, all of them. And now it's just Ronald by himself,
I don't need y'all no more. I grew this circle.
Exactly. And it doesn't mean anything bad, but if you are around people who are not growing and elevating, then you're not going to grow or elevate either. So if I hadn't put myself in the presence of someone who had made a Chrome extension, I would have never known that it's possible for regular people to make Chrome extensions, right? And from that, I was able to be like, oh, wow, well, if I can do a Chrome extension, why can't I do a mobile app? And it's all about, again, you have to put yourself in the presence of others who are doing big things if you want to learn how to do big things.
That's got to stay connected to the fire and to the research, to the resources.
Yes.
And get in that alignment.
Definitely.
People think alignment means you got to be prepared. No, you could get knocked in your head on alignment.
Yep.
You can accidentally get blessed. You
right.
can accidentally. But people don't understand. But you can't be not able. You got to be somewhere to be in alignment, though.
Exactly.
You have to be present. That's a good one. Present to be in alignment.
Yep.
You got to purchase the vision board planner. I'm not a shameless plug.
There you go.
You got to purchase the vision board planner to write the vision, Habakkuk 2 and 2, to be present, to get bumped in the head, to get the alignment.
So true.
You got to follow Cecelia's to get bumped, to get into alignments.
Exactly.
And that's what it's just about, the right place. And like I said, I'm always following all my bosses that been on the show. Mm-hmm. I'm always wrenching back what they doing, what she got going on. I be in your inbox, what you got? What you doing? I'm checking up on you. What you got going on? What's next? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm always encourage you. I'm your biggest. You might not even know I'm all up on your page. What you got? I'm your biggest fan.
I love it.
What people don't understand is unmasking came from God, what's next?
Mm-hmm.
And God said, I got some people out there that I need their voice, I need their business to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
And so I
Yep.
was like, okay, who gonna do that? Who doing it? He like, you. I'm like, okay. So
Yep.
and then I realized, okay, I need that. I need to. I gotta promote them then, right? I
Yep.
mean, I gotta, I gotta show up, right?
Yep.
So then I started taking it a little bit. If you notice, I'm more in your business this year than I've just been advancing each year.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I realized I can't stand still in God's business.
Exactly.
Just because I don't get paid to do this, I'm getting paid to do this.
Right.
You know, at
Yeah.
the end of my journey, he gonna say, "Servant, well done."
Yes.
And so all the things that I do for other people is how I'm gonna get paid with that servant well done.
No
So,
doubt.
and so I got to reach back what y'all doing over there, so I can clap for you, because God said He had some folks that we had to clap for, and I haven't been disappointed yet.
All right now.
I
All right.
haven't been
All right. All
disappointed
right.
yet. And
Yes.
so somebody said, amen. And so I'm going to always keep reaching back. I'm going to always keep checking on you. And I'm going to always want to know what you're doing. I'm going to always put everybody who's been on the show on front, because I was nothing. I started off with 0 followers.
Right.
And y'all gave me a chance to get on the platform with
Yep.
nothing.
Yep.
When other people's like, oh, you got 2 followers, reach back out to me. And God's like, don't worry about the people who don't want to be on your show, because
Yep.
the people that's aligned to you go to line to you with
Yep.
0 followers.
Right.
Okay? And so the
bring
people
you
who
that audience. Okay. Bring you that
say it
audience.
again with your chest.
Yes.
And so I'm grateful and I'm thankful for every person who's been on the show when I had the 0 audience.
Exactly.
And so I appreciate you. And I appreciate you feeding us. And I can't believe they said, preach, somebody said, amen. I can't believe, yes, you're right. What's for me is for me. I can't thank you for, I can't see who the user is. Sometimes I'm not for sure why. Sometimes I can see the names and sometimes I can't. But I definitely appreciate you and for tuning in. And for coming in.
Dante said, what's for you is for you. That's Dante.
I can't say the name. Thank you, Shantae.
Preach. Shay also asked, how long did it take to get the app together?
Yeah, I got that. All right, y'all know we always go do some Dante, what's up, girl? That's my girl. That was last week's show, baby. Dante, I'm bringing Dante back on, because we was getting into some good tea, and we got kicked out by the doctor. Okay, so y'all already know my people gonna come on here and they gonna represent. So she has something for y'all. So what you got for the guests?
All right. So first of all, to answer Shay's question, I believe, in terms of how long does it take? So again, a lot of that depends on the developer and the scope of your project. So with my app, it's going to take about 90 days. But the good thing about it is that you can break the project up into chunks. So I don't pay my developer, and my developer is the one who hires the programmer and the designer, but I don't pay them all in one lump sum. I pay them in pieces as we progress through the project. So milestone 1, when that's done, I pay that. When we finish milestone 2, I'll pay that. And so you'll set it up as and break it up into pieces that make sense for your project, and then you'll pay once each piece of the project is done. So my Chrome extension took about 6 weeks. This mobile app is going to take about 90 days. But again, it all depends on who you hire to do the project and how big their team is, and also what other projects they have going on. Now, when it comes to a developer, you definitely don't want them to have like 10 irons in the fire, because they're going to always miss your milestones. But you also don't want somebody who you're their first project as well. More details on that. If you do want to talk with me on how to develop software or a Chrome extension, just send me a message. My name here is the same as it is on Facebook. So just friend me and then send me a message, and we can have a conversation. I can talk to you about what it takes to get started to have your own software company. So in terms of what I have for the guests, so my mobile app is called Check on Me. And I created this app because I'm single, I live alone, and I don't have any kids. And for a long time, I was really scared that if something happened to me, the person to know would be the mailman, right? Because my mailman will pile up. No offense against my friends or family, but we just don't talk that much, right? It's nothing for us to go 2 weeks, a month without talking. Some of my friends that live out of state, we might not talk for 2 or 3 months, right? And it's no big deal. We just pick up where we left off. But after losing my best friend's mom, then my best friend, and then my dad in 15 months, I fell down the rabbit hole, clenching a bottle tight to my chest. I was like over this life. And so anywho, I was in therapy, and I had mentioned to my therapist that if something happens to me, him and the mailman will be the first to know. And my therapist was like, it's not supposed to be that way. And I was like, well, guess what? It is. So that's when the seed was planted. You know how God will plant seeds in you? This was 2020 when he planted that seed. And then I kind of just let it go. And then I ran across this article. So I mentioned you were on my video earlier today that I had an extra special bonus for your guests. So I ran across this article. This guy was 28 years old, and his family lived in Michigan. He lived in California, like me, single, no kids, and he was a remote worker. He lived in California, like I said, and he did COVID tracing, and his job was 100% work from home. And the way they logged in and logged out was they emailed their boss. So they emailed their boss to start the day, and they emailed when their day was over. So he logged out and emailed his boss on Wednesday. He didn't show up on Thursday. He didn't show up on Friday. Monday happened to be Martin Luther King Day. So his family got worried because they hadn't heard from him, which they didn't think was unusual. But then on Monday, they checked the family cell phone plan. There was no calls, no usage from his number. And they checked the family bank account, and there were no transactions. So they asked someone to go to his house to do a welfare check. And he had passed away Wednesday night. But because it was a perfect storm, his job doesn't, and most jobs too, by the way, most jobs don't check or call your emergency contact list until you miss work for 3 days. And because Thursday, Friday, Monday was a holiday, he would have had to have not shown up Tuesday before his job would have initiated any action. When his family did the welfare check, it was almost to where they couldn't identify him from his fingerprints. He had a heart condition, which was unknown, and he passed away that Wednesday night, and nobody knew, and nobody found him until Monday. And that was when it was like, you know what? This is why we need an app called Check on Me. So the way the app works is every day you'll get a daily dose of awesome, morning inspiration, motivation, something to just brighten your day and get you started. If you don't check in for 24 hours, you're going to get a text message that says, hey, you okay? If you don't respond to the text message, then we're going to text your emergency contact list to tell them to check on you. So that way, if something does happen, someone will be notified within 32 hours and not 3, 4, 5 days.
Wow. I think that is so amazing. And so, guys, remember how I told y'all that everybody who's been on my show, I'm always going and checking their pages. And so I'm going through there, and I see her say she has this new app, and I was like, what? And so I shared it to our Amaskin, and I was like, hey, do you have any openings to be on the show? Because I wanted her to come on the show and talk about it. And then she was like, well, if I'm going to come on the show, I'm going to give your guests a discount. And I was like, girl, let me find a spot for you so my guests can have a discount.
Yes. So I'm dropping the link to the app in the chat here right now. So let me get this in here. All right. So I just dropped it into the chat for Unmasking the Blueprint. I'm not sure if you can pin it to the top or not, Rachel, since it's there. But basically, once you go on that app, you'll get a little bit more about my story. You can get on the wait list. However, I am offering until this Friday, everyone who pre-purchases, because the app is still in development, until September 5th, when we go live about 3 weeks from now, everybody who pre-purchases the app between now and Friday can get the app for $20 after Friday. And you'll get it for a whole year, by the way. So you get it for a whole year for $20. If you wait until Saturday, because the the discount ends on Friday. If you try to get in on Saturday, it's going to be $60, which is still good. That's like $5 a month for the whole year. But if you wait until I go live with it on September 5th, you're going to pay $20 a month, which is $240 for the whole year. So if you want to get in and get it now for a full year for $20, the link is in the group. And if you wait till Saturday, it's $60, which is just $5 a month. Well worth it for the peace of mind. But I want to get this in the hands of as many people as possible because there are 84 million single person households in the United States. Of those, I don't know how many don't have a network, but even if it's just 1% of 1%, that this app can help so that way they can be alone, but don't have to be alone in an emergency situation.
Guys, that is like so amazing. On your page, it's somewhere on your page they can go share that the same thing we just talked about, right?
So I did post the link for getting on the wait list. So let me drop the link to my Facebook page for the
Well,
app.
like, is there a link where they can like share so people can see what, so they don't have to like they don't have to like tell people what they're saying?
Yes. So the link that I dropped in your group is the link to the wait list, which also has all the information about.
Oh, good. Okay,
yeah.
Great. Okay, great.
Yeah. Everything's there on that link that I dropped in your group.
Yes, it would, Shay. They said this would be perfect for people who travel abroad, who travel in nurses, students that go out of state, those with toxic domestic relationships or latchkey kids. This is like freaking amazing.
Right.
Guys, when I saw it, I was like, let me see the next spot I have. And I put her in the next spot I had. And I was like, yes. Like, I mean, guys, people are doing amazing things. When y'all see somebody page doing something amazing, let me know so I can reach out and be like, you want to be on the show? Because y'all never know who is listening and who this could bless. Oh, and yeah, she told you about the discount and how cheap it is, right?
Yeah. For a whole year.
Guys, oh my gosh, that is so amazing. And that's what I tell y'all all the time. My best friend Shay is on here. Hey, Shay, what's up, Free? What's up, Free Little? Y'all know Free, a shameless plug. You need to get her on the show because let me tell y'all, Free can do too much for me, child. She do podcasts like 6 days a week. So I don't know which one you will fit in, but I know she has like a health one. Okay. Girl, you will fit in so many ones that she do. That's her job to figure that out, child. But
let me friend Free right now.
Yes, her name is Free. She's Free Little. I'm telling you,
I'm sending her a friend request.
Yes, I'm telling you, if she have space on her show, she will find you a spot. Even if it's not soon, does that make sense? Yes. But at least she can put you down because what you do, I know her audience will love it as well. Like I said, it's just being aligned with the right people. But yes, she does. That's her cup of tea too. She does a lot of health, wellness, all that genre.
That's it. When you hook up with people that are doing great things, you never know who God is going to put in your path. So Free, I just sent you a friend request and a message. I would love to connect with you. And if you will bless me by allowing me to share my information on your podcast, I will be forever grateful.
If y'all heard of y'all, she up here and shared and friend request Free. I'm over here concentrating. I just sit up here and went to unmasking. I didn't try to print it. I'm all quiet, concentrating.
You are. I love it.
Okay. So any more questions before we go? Wait. Now, can anybody does this apply to everybody who just go on the link?
Yes. Okay. I set the link up to where anybody who goes on that link will see the $20 price until Friday midnight.
Okay. So that's for everybody. So y'all can share the heck out of that link.
Yep.
Just share the heck out of it. Nursing
and it's for anybody. It could be for parents who are too active to watch their grandkids because they still living life. It's for kids, graduating. School's about to start. We got kids going away to college. They don't want their mom checking on them every day. If you're a college graduate and you're getting your first job out of state, I know I got my first job out of state. I moved to a state where I didn't have no friends, no family, nothing. I literally just moved for a job, right? As they mentioned, if you travel abroad, if you're an adventure seeker, there's so many possibilities for this app in terms of just checking in, right? So, and again, it's not to say that, people who use this app don't have friends. I have a very robust friends list. We just don't talk every day. Even the people in my city, we'll go a couple of weeks without talking to each other. And then they'll call and be like, hey, what's going on? I hadn't heard from you. And if I don't call for another week or so, it still won't raise any eyebrows, right? Whereas with this app, at least if something happens, and I can't communicate, the app will let somebody know, hey, they haven't heard from me in over 24 hours. Go check on her. So
my baby going to preview. I don't care. I'm checking on you every day. You got breath? You breathing? You breathing, bro?
I love it.
I need an emoji. I need a something. Okay? This world is crazy.
This
world is crazy.
It is. Yeah.
I text my children every single day. Every single morning. They're going to get a good morning. My best friend, Shamitra's on here. Asked her, Free is on here. They every single morning. I bet I get on their nerve. I don't even care. I send them a good morning. I usually, very seldom, they don't get something inspirational. They're going to get some inspirational in the morning. Right. I'm so serious because I value friendships.
Yes.
I value friendships.
Yep. And again, I love that you have your circle of people that you check in with. And I don't, right? I mean, I'm just stating the facts for what they are. I mean, I really don't. And
I get it.
Yeah.
But we don't talk, though. We don't be talking.
Yep.
We don't be knowing nothing that be going on. They could be having a whole rumble over there. Girl, I wouldn't even know.
Right.
Good morning. We just be sending cheesy faces and probably crying in the corner.
You know.
But Cecelia, no, but I get what you're saying.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
And they don't always say good morning. Samitra, my bad. I had a bone in my chest or something.
Really?
Something was in my chest. Something was in my chest. So, but no, they don't always say good morning back.
Right.
But usually you gonna get something from me, though. So
right.
That's why if they don't get something from me, people should know I'm dead within 24 hours.
Right.
Y'all know I'm dead. Quit playing.
Right.
They'll be like, I ain't know she was dead. You knew.
Because you didn't get nothing.
You knew. God dang it. Your phone was silent. If nobody was bugging you, Negro, y'all knew. Okay?
Y'all knew, right?
Y'all knew.
I love it.
But anyway, girl, thank you so much for being on today.
You.
Baby, give us, you had a table. Drop us some nuggets before we, oh Lord, she finna start some mess.
No, I just want to say, oops, who start mess, girl?
Let me see. Travel nurses definitely, oh no, she ain't talking mess. Travel nurses definitely need this because sometimes you walk into contracts in parts of the world you cannot realize you shouldn't have been in, and the agencies don't even worry about you.
Oh, wow.
They send you everywhere and you have no emergency or safe place to go. Wow. And so, I mean, honestly, like I love it. Like I feel like it's a plethora. Like Shay was saying,
yep.
Y'all should be. I know this ain't even my job, but I feel like I know there's at least 10 people y'all could share, bless that link to. And I'm gonna say something. It may be a little off topic. This girl was saying, I hate when people be in my inbox trying to sell me something. Let me tell you something. I feel like I add value.
Right.
Like I'm offended. Like when I come in your inbox, I feel like I'm valuable. Like, dude, I'm precious. Like, you should be honored that I'm even in your inbox, right?
I know, right?
So I'm like, hey, how you doing? I make vision board planners. Did you get a planner for this year?
Right.
They'd be like, block, don't like it. I'd be like, that's okay. So will someone
next.
Right? And they be mad. Like, you big mad.
Oh my goodness.
It's a Wi-Fi. It's the internet. You that mad?
Oh my goodness.
But to be honest with you, when you feel like you add value to people,
you want to share.
You want to share. Like, I want to share that I feel like my planners will give you life. Like, I feel like what you're doing right now, I'm about to share it to like 10 people before I close my eyes tonight, because I feel like it's going to bless somebody and I'm going to be in that inbox. Like, hey, she's not paying me.
No.
I'm not getting paid for this service. But guess what? It's 10 people who I'm gonna feel that it's gonna be a blessing to.
Yeah.
To me, I'm gonna be like, I know 10 people in the top of my head that I think that could either use this service or who I know would share this service. It's
Yeah.
not a and so I think it's such a value to me. And people be so upset.
Oh my
I be
God.
like, girl, you might need to go to therapy. I mean, they be all big mad on Facebook. Somebody was inboxing me today about their business.
Oh my goodness.
They be so upset, girl. But we gonna move on. So give us some heck, you made me forget I'm over here. Girl, I had so much other stuff to say, but it was just so much messiness behind it. I decided to sit down with my messy self.
You crack me up. I love it.
You got the table before we go out and start dancing out. I just want you to give us some secrets to success. Drop us some tea.
So the best secrets to success I can give you is one, follow your dream. Don't get discouraged. Don't look at the world and think, oh, somebody's already doing it or somebody already has that, because nobody can put the secret sauce on it like you can, right? As I think it was Shay or Dante said earlier, what's meant for you is already out there. You just have to go get it. So don't give up on your dreams. And if you do want to develop some sort of software, whether it's a Chrome extension or a mobile app or something that will benefit the world, then come up with that idea that makes people's lives easier, more productive, brings them happiness, brings them joy, and put it out there. I mean, come on. The world needs what you have to offer. And so don't sit on it. Don't get discouraged and take that leap. You know, one of the things I like to talk about is panic, right? Everybody says, don't panic, but I want you to panic. Panic stands for participate in your business, acknowledge your situation, never give up, act on the information, and then have the courage to follow your dreams. It will change your life.
I love it, guys. I hope y'all, like how Shavy said, I hope y'all dipped up in that sauce and got that good old juice. Okay, because let me tell y'all, I'm telling y'all, sit at the right table. You're gonna get fed and you're gonna get full. Take 15 minutes out of your day and shut the blinders and listen to something that's going to feed you. So when you open your mouth or when you get ready to plan your day, you're coming from either somebody else's experience or your own experience.
Right.
I love it. Y'all, I'm full, y'all. I've been thinking about something I've been wanting to do. And let me go to my little notes real quick, because she said something and my little chest is full. My little chest, I got my little bird chest out right now. She said, if I do a planner, if I decide to do an app, she said I'm gonna be the owner of a software company.
Right.
Guys, I was like, I got a whole idea together. So I'm gonna be able to add Rachel, podcaster, songwriter, author, poetress, entrepreneur. What else the heck I do? Oh, software owner.
Yep.
What? What? I'm gonna just keep on adding. Y'all better come catch your girl. Hold on. Drop in the comments. Who about to add something new? Let's go. Let me see it. Let's go. What my business owners? Who added something else? Oh, and let me drop my own plug and I'm finna go. I'm finna start doing a vision board once a month. Once a month, I'm finna start doing a vision board. I'm gonna send y'all a link for everybody who bought a vision board planner. It's free.
Love it.
I got you. Because you know what? We're finna start birthing new stuff. Because you know what? This world right now, we're finna start breathing it. God said if you say it, you can do it. We're finna start writing Habakkuk 2 and 2. We're finna start writing the vision and making it plain. Do y'all understand me? Let's go. Let's go. All right. So you finna dance us out?
I must do my best.
Girl, you know this girl had a rhythm, child, so you know you can do it. Let's go.
Okay.
Come on, husband.
Let's do it. I've been practicing.
Thank you for tuning in today. It would mean the world to me if you would leave a review, a rating, and subscribe to my show. Please share with your family and friends if you enjoyed the show. This show, Ambassador Blueprint, is for you. So send me a message with the topics you want us to discuss. Until next time, y'all stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in today. For being on the show. Until next time, guys. Girl, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. As always,